All right, so this one I'm going to end with. We have a journalist in the room. So I was inspired by that. And thank you very much for your reading. I also was inspired. Love it to see the bold young ones coming up. She asked me today, said, I used to not have confidence. You can't tell a poet anything, you know that, right? And then, it just happened. I have more confidence now, etc. It wasn't any strategy or anything. And I said, yeah, I know. But that happened because there are people around you who are doing that. If we were back in the days when it was man against nature, and man against self or whatever, it would be hard to get that confidence. But there's a whole kind of movement happening that provides that context. And I think you got it in you anyway. I don't think in any situation you could not step into your bad self. So anyway, this is, you always read about stuff in the black community with the cops and, and you always get this side of it, Rasta man smoking up weed and black people shooting up themselves and, da-da-da-da. That's what you get covered in the newspaper. And if you talk to black folks, you get the other side of that, the racism, etc. And what's lost in that kind of coverage, that kind of stuff that doesn't go to the human core, is the subtlety, the things that we're human about, right? Things we laugh about, we cry about, whatever. So I thought there's an incident that actually happened, and I thought, you know what? I think the newspaper should report this one. And since they didn't, I wrote the poem. And for those, there are a couple of words in there. One is light. Light appears as light, but light is also a delicacy. It's the lung of an animal. It's the lung of a cow or sheep or goat. And in a West Indian restaurant, you can ask for light and liver, right? It's beside the liver, right? And so just so you know that. And then everybody know Rosedale? Yeah, where the people who set the interest rates live. Right. So those are what you need to know. Just how to get this. It's called Rasta in Court. Everybody know what a Rasta man is? A Rasta person? Yeah, no? Right. Dreadlocks, Rasta. Yeah. No, they don't smoke weed all day and say kill white people, kill white people. They don't do that. They don't. It's more a movement. I mean, there's a religious part of it where they think Haile Selassie is a direct descendant of David and is a representation in body like Jesus was for Christianity. And they believe back to nature. Long time, it emerged in the 50s, so long time, natural things, ital they call it, growing your hair without doing anything with it, as black people are wont to do, fry, crisp, etc. And living outside of the system, that there's a law, there's a higher law that is based on community and love. So that's their thing. And, they're the orthodox ones. And then it's become a movement. As you see in music, it's, been the core of reggae music and stuff like that. And now it's all over. All right. So anyway, that's the Rasta. So, and, the stereotype about the Rasta is such that if a Rasta see a police or a police see a Rasta, it's like a cat see a dog and, Listen to the sound and the beat of your heart. Listen to the rebel and the Rasta them a talk. Listen to them chanting. Listen to them rapping. Listen to the shifting of the planets that is happening. The Rasta man check him back. Said him have to go down to Eglinton this night. Ride him bike on the sidewalk. Eye bops to the left and him weave to the right. Dolly round the corner, feeling very nice. Him eyes green and gold, flashing bold in the night. Him hands off the handlebar of the bike, and before you could say, "Hey, Dreddy, everything all right?" him smash right into a policeman on patrol in the night. Oh, what a fright! Oh, what a sight! A Rasta man lying on top of a policeman with him bike. The policeman revived, jump up, hypnotize, and promptly arrest the Rasta man for riding a bicycle without any light. But the Rasta man replied, I am one of Jaja's children and I got my light, which is Jagide. So them can't come and arrest I, cause in Babylon there is no night. As the law would have it, them went to court. As Rasta luck would get it, the jury dope, strict stiff, the courtroom full, judge keen and jury dutiful. The Rasta man decide to defend himself and present him case in full. First, him call himself as a witness. Hear what him say now. Me is your witness. My light, your honor, is in eye. If I ride my bicycle when I shot, I couldn't see nothing, no matter if there was 1,000 light on I bike. When Jah give light, him give I sight, and I eyes was open. So your honor, them can't come say I was riding without eye light. So the judge said, let me try and get it straight. Mr. What's your name? Rastafari, you and you? If your eyes were closed, there'd be darkness, no light. But your eyes were open, so that meant you had your light. Oh, I see. Then how come you ran into the policeman with your bike? Because, your honor, the Rasta man replied, as there is darkness, there is light. And if the policeman did have him light, him would have did see I. Guilty or not guilty, a jury must decide. And furthermore, your honor, the Rasta man tried. Only one man can judge I, and that is Jah Rastafari, Selassie. The jury returned split, verdict undecided. The judge had was to let the Rasta man slide. The policeman clutched him chest and started to cry. The Rasta man jumped on him chariot of a bike. Him eyes green and gold, flashing like a light. Him bob and him weave and you hear him as him ride. Me light between me liver and me light beside me light beside me liver and me light in my eye. Can't check say I and I man Rasta guilty when from Jah I get I guide. And off rode the Rasta man to his contented life. And so the story goes of a Rasta man in bicycling bike. The judge, it was said, later resigned and went to live in the hills way up and high. And as for the policeman, he transferred to the day shift in the Rosedale Heights. Listen to the sound and the beat of your heart. Listen to the rebels and the Rasta, them attack. Listen to them chanting. Listen to them rapping. Listen to the shifting of the planet that is happening.
Thank you.